being on that committee with so many like talented people is like, or knowledgeable people, I should say, they're like, no, Giulia is, she's done this, she's done this, she's done this, and she's next. I'm like, okay, this is why I like being on this committee, because now I'm now alert to what she's doing, and I'm tuned all the way in. So, when things like that happen, yes. One name that kind of was very much contested a lot was Kamille.
Okay.
And that's because, so like a lot of people consider her to be like an underrated champion, or one of the most like defending champions in the NWA. And I always thought, like, why don't people talk about her more? Like, she defends it, she holds it with honor. She puts on really good matches. Like, she is like what you would want your champion to be. But then you have other people that don't care for NWA, and they're just like, what? Like Kamille? She could be like number 25. So it those businesses is why I got into, I guess, wrestling, podcasting, wrestling media for women, because it's like, I love that we're arguing for them, if that makes sense. It's like,
absolutely, yeah.
You may not feel like they are, but I love the fact that I can argue many, many points of why she should be in the top 10. So those moments are, really special. Like Willow, Nightingale, like even I would say, I think her ranking is very high. I think she is just getting started. Like, she's like white hot now, but it's almost like, where does she work up to? Like, if she had one good year, one good calendar year, and she's already in the top 10, it's like, what does she work up to? But then there's other people who are like, how could she not be in the top 10? And then there's also that bias factor where it's like, she's very, very likable.
Yeah,
I Nightingale wrestle like for years before she made it, and she's very likable. And I'm like, okay, if you guys want to be in the top 10, I'm not going to argue with you. You know what I mean? So those instances are interesting, just from coming from just like being, someone a part of wrestling media.